All right, welcome back, folks. It is the end of turn 14, so yeah, I've played a couple of turns without documentation, but I can tell you one thing, that Big Hair's Harapalooza rock concert out in front of the Black Base is pretty much winning the game for the All-Stars. So you can see that there's 3 sites within the base destroyed. Of course, while that monument is there, while the rock concert's going on, it has an aura of 5 hexes where enemy and allied characters cannot attack. So basically it's a no fire zone because everybody's out there just partying it up, right? So everybody's safe in there. Let's see what else has happened. So Big Hair actually went into the alternate colonial labyrinth, and I mean he's so awesome. I mean he can't, right here, Hair's adventures are never worse than a pass. So I mean he can go anywhere, and the worst thing that can happen is he gets a pass, and those are usually pretty good results. So he went over there, so to dispute that labyrinth, let's see, I believe Syriac dropped off that fruit basket that he was carrying, so now it's 4-3 in favor of the All-Stars and Lith. So if you look right now, it looks like the All-Stars are winning 4 achievements and the Atomic Androids have none. So it's looking pretty bad for the androids. They got to figure out what to do, and that right there is that the base is killing them right now. So Damon Raven, he just went into the Future Labyrinth, and the Weinstein brothers went in. They also went in there, but they didn't do very good. But the Guardian that they flipped over, they didn't pass. But that Guardian was left to Damon Raven. So you can see all the symbols match up. It's a stealth challenge. So Damon Raven's stealth is a 5, but because all the symbols matched up, it ended up being an 8. He was better by 1, so that was an amaze. So he got 2 cards. Basically, he was playing hide and seek of the lethal version. Can you reconnoiter the enemy landing zone without being expendable? Well, he sure can. He didn't bother to slip back out. He stayed inside the enemy lines, transmitting minute-by-minute updates. So he got 2 cards. What did he draw? So he drew the Thompson submachine gun, where if you look right there, it's that, which is what he needed. He gains +5 to hit with energy pistols, auto pistols, energy rifles, and auto rifles. So, man, this could be a game changer. I mean, with that +5 to hit and that Thompson machine gun, it's going to be hard for him to miss. And he gets an additional +1 because that symbol is the same. He also drew a sniper rifle, but he's not nearly as good as the sniper rifle. He's going to use that Thompson. The only thing that the sniper rifle is good for is that range. Look at that range. But, I mean, there's so much terrible terrain on the map that a range of 18 is not going to matter. There's really no clear line of sights. But that Thompson machine gun, man, looks like Damon Raven's going to be able to spray and pray and see what happens. So Killer's happy about that. So this goes here. This goes over here. Yeah, the Future Labyrinth is tied now. So we are tied in the Future Labyrinth. So that's what's going on. The Atomic Androids are really hurting. And that was the end of turn 14. So there's not too many turns left. So we'll see what happens. Stay tuned. All right, so we are in turn 15, and the All-Stars have just conducted their challenge phase, or let me make sure it's the adventure phase. So they've just finished the adventure phase. Big Hair didn't do anything. He's moving towards Lith's lair. He's going to do something there. He can do no worse than a pass, right? So he might as well do it. Who was that? Who did that? I want to say that was Perendor. He destroyed the vortex. So basically, by that Harapalooza being there, it's unfettered access. And it seems like all the all-stars, if they can, they're dismissing right in this area, because within 5 hexes of this, you can't be attacked. So you're basically untouchable. So it's a good area to dismiss to. We got Sandy moving Syriac here. She's probably going to move him into the future labyrinth. But what just happened? Robin Hood, he was in the ancient labyrinth, and he challenged the Prestige. And this is what he had the satyrs, right? So they've been there for a while, and people just can't outdance them. But Robin Hood was able to do it. So he got an amaze result. So on an amaze result, you draw 2 cards. And so these are the 2 cards he drew. He got this dirt bike, this mud puppy, which will help him. And he can use it because he's strong enough and he's got the intellect. So he's able to use that. So that increases his movement speed. And then he also got this transport cube. So he can move to any space containing an allied team marker. So he can go right back to a labyrinth if he wants to, if he uses that. And then, so he got to draw a respect card because his respect is a 4, so he gets to draw 1. So the card that he drew allows him to draw 3 common cards, and this is what he got. You can only hold 4 cards, but he got this volley gun, he got a lance, and this is the most important one of all. He got a hunting vest. No carry limit, so he doesn't have to get rid of any of these cards. And so he is strong enough and he is smart enough to use the hunting vest, so he doesn't have to get rid of any of this stuff. So that's awesome. So I'm telling you, it's just running away for the All-Stars. They are really starting to, I mean, if I thought that the Atomic Androids even had a chance, it's looking like they don't have any chance right now. So yeah, it's looking really bad. So the All-Stars might ask them if they just want to give up. So we'll see what the Atomic Androids do. I don't think they're going to give up, though. You never know. So it's turn 16. It is the All-Stars turn. And it looks like Ace Cannon is going to try and throw these big black bombs on Coach Quinn. So Coach Quinn was right here, and then so he's just going to use opportunity fire to throw it right there. So apparently there's no respect anymore for the coach now that Ace has some big black bombs. He's going to hopefully drop a bomb on the coach. Big Hair's moved into the labyrinth. He might be a little bit vulnerable because this is no longer a modern space. So Stephen Decatur might be able to get in there, although he does have his henchmen with him. So Stephen Decatur is still going to have a hard time. Robin Hood's moving towards the base. I believe that Aaron Shrike, she had a failed attempt at destroying the headquarters spot. Parandor is right there, and then we got Syriac, he's up there, of course. The assassin, Damon Raven, he can't shoot because he's within 5 of the concert, so he's kind of stuck. But so let's see how this, let's see if we can drop a bomb on the coach. So what do we got here? It uses his throw. He does get a +1. So Ace Cannon's throw is a 9. And the coach's stealth rating is a, what is it? Looks like a 4. So here we go. Ace Cannon's throw is a 9. He gets +1 because of this and that matchup. So that gives him a 10. And then we're looking at Coach Quinn's 4. So we are better by 6. So he has an amazing chance to hit. So that's not one of the better cards. So there's no amaze on there, but so we're better by 6. So that is a actually, you know what? Right there. That's what we're looking for. So we got a hit. Now let's see if we can do anything. So the bomb has a power of 5, and it goes against the coach's armor. The coach's armor is a 2, so we're better by 3. All right. Attacker is better by 3, so that is a -2. But the bombs do 4 damage, so they're only going to do 2 damage to Coach Quinn. Coach Quinn has a total of 5 health, so he's got 3 health left. So unfortunately, Ace wasn't able to score a touchdown with that one, but he definitely did hurt him. All right, so that was Coach Quinn's move. So Coach Quinn moved to here. Scarlet Vixen goes next. She's going to try to... She does really good in the base, so she's going to try to get there. So she has a move of 6. Doesn't look like there's any colonial bonuses. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. She is done. The Weinstein brothers, they're stuck way over here. So they have a move of 6. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Actually, no, I'm sorry, that was 3, 4, 5, 6. Undenbog. Yeah, we'll move him to there. Stephen Decatur. He's going to go into the labyrinth and hopefully challenge Big Hair. And then Killer's going to move Damon Raven. Let's see, Damon Raven. He's going to try to get up on this mesa right here. He's got those guns that can shoot quite a distance. So maybe he can get some overwatch on some of these spots over here that are out of the range of the rock concert. Okay, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. He's not going to tangle with him because he's pretty strong in melee combat. So really, I think the only thing that we've got going on for the androids, it looks like the combat between Decatur and Big Hair. Big Hair's kind of squishy. I mean, you would expect that from a rock and roll star. They're not the toughest dudes on the planet. Alright, he's got nothing that he can use. So it's going to go Wits order first. So Stephen Decatur gets the first attack. So it's going to be 6 melee to 5 react. So Stephen's better by 1. And that is a hit right there. So now we see if we do any damage. So 3 power to Big Hair's 2 armor. So he is better by 1. The attacker is better by 1. That's -2. He only does 2 damage, so nothing happened. Now it's Big Hair's time to do something back. Oh man, his melee is terrible. So it's a 1. Decatur's react is 7, so he is better by 6, so I don't think anything's going to happen here. Oh wow, look at that. That's a hit. Defender's better by 6. I didn't expect that. So let's see what happens now. It's Big Hair's power of 2 versus his armor of 2. Attacker is better by 0. This is totally unexpected, so +1. Big Hair does 2 damage plus 1. That is 3 damage. I did not see that outcome. So apparently this Rockstar is pretty scrappy. All right, turn 17. All stars have just finished movement. Big Hair's moved to the Wailing Cave in Lith's Lair. Let me see. Ace didn't do anything. He's going to try to drop another bomb on the coach. Robin Hood moved. Perendor moved. Aaron Shrike moved into the black base again, or into the Atomic Androids base. He's going to make another crack at destroying the headquarters. And Syriac moved into the labyrinth. He didn't quite have enough movement to get here or here. But Damon Raven is going to try to take a shot at him. He is going to reveal his Thompson machine gun. So he revealed his Thompson machine gun. He's just going to use opportunity fire because I believe he started, pretty sure Syriac was here, so you can opportunity fire him there. So he moved. He gets +5 to hit. Let's see, where is... Alright, here's Syriac. So we're going to use his aim. His aim stat is a 4. However, he gets +5 to hit. And because that symbol is the same, that means he'll get +6 to hit against Syriac. So he has a 10. Syriac has a 2 stealth. So he is Damon Raven is better by 8. And attacker is better by 8. That looks like that's a hit. Alright, let's see what we can do. So the power is a 5. Syriac's armor is a 4, so attacker is better by 1. So that looks like that is a complete miss. Well, that is not the result that Damon Raven wanted. So it couldn't have gone much worse. And then Syriac goes back over here. He made it into the labyrinth, no problem. So the next thing we're going to do is, we'll do Erin. So she has that challenge is a 5 intellect. Her intellect is a 7, so she is better by 2. Let's see what she gets here. So attacker is better by 2. That is a pass. So that sight in the base is destroyed. So there's only one thing left in the base. Now we get to dismiss her. Let's see where she goes. And she goes to black. Yeah, we'll put her over there. Let's see. Ace Cannon is going to try to drop a bomb on the coach again. So he's going to, rather than move, he just fired. So that's going to be his fire. So he can't move. So his throw is a 9. And the coach's stealth is a 4. And he gets +1. So he is better by 5. No, better by 6 because that gives him a 10. And the coach's stealth is 4. Yeah, so he is better by 6. All right. Attacker is better by 6. That's a hit. Now let's see what happens. So it's power versus armor. So 5 power. The coach's armor is 2. So it's better by 3. Attacker better by 3. That's +1 damage. These bombs do 4 damage, so that's 5 damage. Coach only has 3 life left, so the coach is taken out. He dropped the big bomb on the coach. So the bombs are no good because he killed the coach. Now we can choose to either imprison the coach or we can choose to just outright kill him. I think we're going to imprison the coach. So coach goes here and he goes into the All-Stars prison. So good on you, Chalky, making a good choice. So Tat's got big hair over here in Lith's lair, and he is going to do the Wailing Cave. So if we look, the Wailing Cave is right here. So big hair can do no worse than that right here. So it is a wits challenge. Big Hair only has a 3 wits, so he's worse by 2. Defender. So that would have been a fop normally. But, oh, wait a minute. I'm sorry. That does not work. Hare's adventures are never worse than a pass when he's on a modern space. Lith's Lair is not a modern space. So he fopped. So what happens in the Wailing Cave? If he fops, he is banished. That was an oversight on Tat's part. I think he got a little cocky, thinking that Big Hair is pretty much invincible, but he forgot that the lair space does not count as a modern space. So now the black team is going to banish him. So we're going to send Big Hair all the way over there. That's about as far away as Big Hair can get and still. So that might be good that we got him over there. Well, it might be good for the atomic androids. Alright, the atomic androids have just finished their movement. Looks like the Scarlet Vixen and the Weinstein brothers are going to start heading into the base. Maybe they'll break the coach out. Maybe not. Undenbog. He moved into the swamp a little bit more. He sees Robin Hood. He might be an easy target. And then Damon Raven, he moved there. He's getting ready. I think he's gonna try to ambush Big Hair and Aaron Shrike when they come out of their domes. So we'll see what happens. Stephen Decatur moved into the Lith's Lair, and he is going to try to use the Wailing Cave. So Wailing Cave is a 5 wits. Stephen Decatur has a 6 wits. So let's see what happens. He is better by 1. Alright, attacker is better by 1. That is an amaze. So what happens? Choose enemy with no more than 4 cards. Place all of his cards in his vault. You are dismissed and you gain a tribute point. So let's see here. We've got quite a few people that have cards. Let's with no more than 4 cards. So that's Big Hair. Robin Hood has more than 4. Ace Cannon has, looks like 2. Aaron Shrike has 2. So let's put Ace's cards in the vault. Alright, so Decatur is dismissed. And he is going to green. And he will go right here. And then he gains a tribute point. So that makes it 4-4. So they are tied. So it's still pretty much a beaten. The All-Stars are still doing a really good job.